logic. Such as,
Yeah, but this will be a fact, you know,
recording is live, by the
game-wise,
way.
not really.
Recording is
Okay,
currently
but
live.
when the result, when the result is from 10,000 to minus 10,000, that will of course be a game-wise thing. Not that will probably be the loop. It doesn't confirm that, I think, at least. I'm not a guy who can confirm and decide about that. Jatsko is, but at least that's my opinion.
Okay, my stream is live. I'm now trying to find a link to my stream so you can actually see this. Say hello
Hi,
to the
Mom.
internet people.
Hi, Mom.
You really think she's gonna see this?
No, of course not.
Right, I'm gonna have to run through the... I'll just skip the intro because it's the intro. Now, I can't test this on the first room, but I can test this
No, the second. I
on
did
the
it
second
for the
room.
second.
Now, here's a question.
Tornado.
Here's a question. Which direction do we want to go? Left, right, up, or down?
I did the right, so
I'll do the
maybe
left.
do that too. Is that...
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay.
Okay, we are currently... Actually, no, let's not do that. I'm already at minus 18.
I think I'm gonna watch your stream just to see what happens.
I'll go up, but I'm going up on the purpose of I would like to send this positively. I don't want it to start at a I don't want it to go down to a negative number because that would end badly. You can see that in my title.
So are you going to send the link? Also, is this you?
What you're currently
I will send a link.
on my... Yeah, can someone please put up a link?
I
Right,
did.
okay, this is currently going up at about... something like 10 rooms... 5 rooms a second? Something like that? I don't know, I haven't got an accurate count on it, but we're already at 50. So, sit back.
The stream is lagging.
Yeah, it's
This stream...
But it probably will be safe.
One moment. Let me... This doesn't have to be accurate, but... if you insist.
Yeah. I found another little tornado on YouTube.
Yeah, no, it's
The
on low
weird,
latency.
creepy
It's low latency.
is that there's...
I think it's because I'm
they have
recording at the same
posted
time.
videos of- Ithaca State Theatre. Ithaca.
What?
There's another little tornado. There's another little tornado on YouTube, and they've posted Ithaca State Theatres.
That's always weird.
I was gonna say, I once googled my real name and I got a murder from a town not far from here that one of my relatives worked in, so...
I would like to be murdered.
And they didn't come out like, hello, so you are dead. How is that treating you?
Okay, got some funds,
Right,
This
so-
sounds like Spider-Man.
Right, so... currently we are at location plus 300-ish. Keep in
Let me
mind,
refresh.
keep in mind, this is running as fast as the game will happily take it. I'm using the online version because I'm a wimp and haven't bought the actual ones yet. But keep in mind,
This is actually really interesting.
because it's the stream, one of you can go back and play it at like half speed and tell me exactly when it rolls over. But we're now on 400, so it should take only about twice this long.
No, 10,000, not thousands. 10,000.
Okay, so 20 times this long, whatever. We'll get there.
Yeah, just...
Bum 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 bum
I'm
bum.
trying to think, how can you possibly improve the code behind this? Because I know it's just looping the same room image. I know that. That's the obvious way to do it. Well, that doesn't mean that everyone knows what he's doing. That's how you should do it. But I'm trying to think. All he needs to do is store your location
reality,
relative to the value, not the actual. No, you guys talk.
Imagine if he really had like just pasted and pasted and pasted and pasted the same like room into some
I mean,
huge
doing that would be a little idiotic. Anything you've got to do more than 10 times, you automate.
May I have a suggestion?
Imagine if Mateusz was that stupid. Wouldn't that just be so quaint?
No. I mean, no, he's not.
Yes, it would. You're You're boring.
We're all boring compared to each other, trust me. Currently at 800 and 850. 850.
60,
Super
70,
Turtle.
80.
900.
Later. It's over 9,000.
Once we hit 1,000, I'll start doing them only once every 100 instead of once every 50.
Okay.
950.
It sounds like the scene of the Das Boot. Do you know that movie?
No.
No. Okay. It's like when they are.
1,000.
It kind of reminds me of a it was just a few guys, basically looking at how deep they were sinking in the U-boats, which was actually terrifying as a chill. But it was actually one of my better memories.
There.
We won't go to war.
1,100. I've got the strange urge to put this to music. I've got no music that would work for this.
Yeah, the stream is gonna stay up then, I guess, when I download it, so...
I intend to leave it up, just because.
Okay, but I will download it probably too, and then upload it on Parceltown if you don't care.
Sure,
just for the sake of...
Sure, just make sure to include...
I don't...
Go ahead and do that. I don't mind. Just make sure that you mention that this was shot by me, and make sure to include references to everyone on the call, because they're technically here, quote unquote.
Totally, that's...
And finally, you know the drill. Put it up there. Within 5 days, Jetsko will have done an album artwork for it. I'd pan away to look at the Skype, but I can't. Can anyone tell me if Apocrypha responds?
Nah.
I meant eventually, not isn't right now.
Nah.
1,400.
Oh fuck, which was this? This was in the text. Okay, so that means...
I mean, this is farther than I have ever been, and this is only the second level. $5,000. We're halfway there. Wait, no, that's 1,500. I'm gonna shut up.
No, we won't go to...
No singing copyrighted songs. This is on YouTube, remember?
I don't think my singing will be that close to the actual song that it might be copyrighted, but it happened several times, so it could be true. I once made a video where that was actually the case, and it was actually copyrighted. Which was fairly crazy, really.
Right, 1,750.
NT. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Thank you. I totally needed to PG rate this now.
Oh, please. We could start talking about something even more PG, less PG if you want. Let's R-rate this.
No, if you do that, I will drop the call. I just need to move the mouse. And the autoclicker will do the rest.
It'll click everything.
It'll click the end call button, that's all I needed to. 2,000!
Whoa!
We're 1/5 of the way there.
This isn't even going to take a long while.
it clicks as fast as the computer will click. However, have to rely on how fast the game is willing to accept those clicks. That's what's slowing it down. If I had the downloaded version and maybe this wasn't Flash, we would get there quicker, but it's Flash.
Tyfus. Oh, tuurlijk. Oh, wat ding. Hello.
Hi, welcome to the stream. We are currently on for 2,250.
Oh, that's the age of my seal. I'm kidding, I don't have a seal, sadly.
I'm gonna say, he's been around since the birth of Jesus Christ. I'd like to meet him.
Meet a seal.
I just to see one that's as old as Jesus.
Well, I think...
Apologies to anyone watching the stream who may be Catholic.
No, don't. Not from me. Not from me.
I meant from me. I don't expect anything from these people. I can't stop them. Well, I can, but I'm not going to.
You can't. I can kick you from the call, remember? Mutually assured call destruction. One thing, the other always verified me. Sorry. The third dimension being an awful copy. Thoughts? In Submachine 8, that you think the third dimension is ugly, or...
It says the third dimension.
I don't really...
I don't know. Again, we don't know if dimension means layer or dimension, because it says shattering this dimension. But we then again assume it. It's weird, because in cases we have seen Karma Portal shift you across layers, 2600, and not across layers. I just don't know what to expect anymore.
Yeah, I don't know what you meant by that, Reed, so I'm not gonna comment just because I don't know, you know?
Again, sorry for my ranting. Also, sorry for anyone on the thing or the other thing, because I can't see you at the moment because I'm watching the screen tick up 2,700.
The third dimension being a flawed copy of the layer. Yeah, that's been a weird thing as well. That was introduced and never explained. I mean, I guess it might be the whole historical thing where, you know, it. Oh no, the third layer has faults and problems, but we can't do anything about that because it's history. Which, I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah.
That might be it. That's the best we really got. Because, like, copy of what?
Sent me a warning.
Don't do drugs, kids!
Oh, no.
Kill you.
The stream just dropped out. OBS just restored the stream, but is the stream still up, guys?
It is up and now.
Currently on floor 5,500, or at least there will be in about 50 more floors.
One could argue it is somewhat unfortunate.
Since we're trying to do Submachine here, can we please discuss something Submachine related?
Okay.
Yes.
As long as I don't have to draw any diagrams.
So, what is your opinion on the game Submachine Network or Submachine Universe or
Subnet PC,
Submachine Exploration Project or the SNE?
SNE, yeah.
It's cool. It's a good idea. It confuses the heck out of me because I keep looking at it thinking there could be so much more. There could be stuff with this, and there isn't, and that just kind of drives me up the wall a bit. But since it's a constant project, and he is going to keep working on it, as long as we keep paying him to. Then, yeah, no.
I think he is.
He actually just said he will keep making rooms even if we
even if we don't pay him. But yeah, that's fair. I am down with that. I am cool with that. I
kind of
became
became
You want to see more
Yeah, the
submachine.
concept is cool, but
It's different.
like
I mean, it used to be a massive.
it is.
It used to be the world's only MSO or MMSO, and that was cool too. But now it's now it's just another game. But it's still a game that I like, and it's still something you can do. It's just kind of.
Yeah.
I kind of want to.
I mean, it's unfortunate that it is so empty. There's not too many puzzles.
There's
Or
no
anything
puzzles.
like
It's
that.
more just a look at the world around
Yeah.
you and be amazed. And I'm down with that. That's cool. Because
it's sort of
all the rooms, knowing that there's a maximum of like 28,000 possible rooms. Big number. We just hit 6,000, by the way.
Yeah. I mean, consider.
No, I will talk now.
Speak.
Okay. Well, I really, I became a Patreon for Matus Kutnik not because I want him to. I do want to make rooms, but I became a Patreon in the sake of supporting Matus Kutnik, and that he gives that as a reward is totally fine, and that he does it now, totally without even having to be a Patreon is totally fine. But I just think that, you shouldn't support someone on Patreon just for the reward. That's something wrong. Again.
See, no, my intent is that the reward is a good motivator, and I do intend to support him not only for the reward, but because I like him. Though keep in mind, once I have got the reward, I do intend to drop it back a bit, but I'm still supporting him. Trust me, I've learned a lot of moral grey areas. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
I just realised something.
to be honest, currently not supporting Mateusz on Patreon even.
That doesn't matter because you should only support if you have the money and if you want to. You shouldn't not
also,
be able to be
it's
a
also
pastoral
you
land.
should support it. But okay, sorry.
You shouldn't be you shouldn't be considered to be a sub mafia, or if you support someone on Patreon, that is wrong too. Please continue.
You shouldn't be considered someone if you support someone on Patreon, okay? Anyway, like, yeah, I think Disney is a cool concept, and it kind of shows how desperately empty the subnet is. I mean, in some sense, it feels like there's very little to do, but. On the other hand, I guess it's realistic that most of the subnet is,
just
kind of rooms.
If you really want to sum up Mateusz's games, the amount of stuff you have to do compared to the amount of time you have to walk is definitely comparable. You do 10 times more walking than you do actually doing things.
Yeah.
More if you're like me.
What I would like to find more maybe are notes. Notes and story are something that I crave from the submachine. I've always craved that.
I crave it from all games.
I mean,
I will play games, no matter how terrible they are, just for the story. Even if I have to cheat like crazy, I will still play a game just for the story.
Yeah.
But Mateusz's games are beautiful. So this is why I tend
Mateusz's
to
games are beautiful.
This is though why I tend not to trend towards 10 gnomes, because there's no motivator for me to play 10 gnomes. Sure, the scenery is lovely, but there's no. I can't look at that. You know I can't look.
Yeah, isn't that a very nice picture though? I like how the stuff on it interacts with the rest of the stuff. Yes, that's.
It's a great picture, just the best one I've ever seen.
Yeah. it really captures the history of the subnet.
I feel, Vortex posted a submachine story, and I always am too lazy to read them, and I feel guilty because of that.
Ooh, Vortex is doing something.
Yeah.
What
I've
is
never
this?
even heard Allocan kill me.
Not surprised. Alkin was a thing that happened, years ago. Uploaded here in 18, okay. I don't think anything has happened with. I always read that as Yukin, but that's just me.
I'm probably pronouncing it wrong.
Nobody has any idea. And I'm not sure AK has either, considering he's, deaf.
I think I'm gonna make some snack, so...
And his deafness also explains his weird grammar errors in the game or the story. He has a habit of misusing certain verbal tenses.
Also, and Ronan, I read the story in a personal thread this morning.
Story on my what?
Personal thread.
Personal thread. Okay.
I liked it.
Thank you. It was something I wrote very, very much long ago. I wish I could sometime maybe go and do something with it, but I don't know. It was like
the snow
according to
was the best part. I could feel the despair and
yeah, the snow was
inspiration.
very much inspired by personal experience. Fucking snow coming from the snow everywhere, just plowing snow. And the cat is like, "What the hell are you doing?" So what's the situation with the maximum? Maximum Veloicty. Reaching the limit of the loop.
Sorry.
I mean, I was initially going to continue this story, but that's a forever project. A forever project. Legacy PNG. Galileo Galilei.
Hi, Vortex. Hello.
Oh, hello, Vortex. We are being recorded.
Yeah, but you don't speak in either way, so it doesn't really matter.
This is true.
Oh, that's...
Hi, Lynn.
The same warning to you. I still got a
by the mic.
I'd send you mine, but you live in Spain.
You don't have to be forced to buy a
very
mic.
far away.
But again, it would be cool if you could talk.
I mean, Vortex is a silent guy. I've heard his voice like once.
It will be something like Esperanto, I don't know, I'm just rambling right
Esperanto. Esperanto has a stupid phonology anyway.
Well, I really like it when people don't talk much, because that means that the words they say are really wise and good, and I don't know.
Not necessarily. There's a famous saying which basically goes that you can seem like you're smart if you just learn to shut up.
Well, what they say is also what I would consider to be smarter. But again, that is just my opinion, and you cannot say something about a whole type of group of people. But I'm not gonna talk about that because I'm lazy and fuck and ass. I'm the living illustration of that saying, lol. Well, there's also a saying like, there's also always one guy who pisses in the sandbox or something, which I can agree on.